Parma Heights is one of those cities that are near and dear to me because I grew up in the city of Parma, which is right next to it, and I spent a lot of time in this area. Now, over in Parma Heights, we are just south of Cleveland, and you've probably got like a 30 to 35 minute commute to get to downtown Cleveland, so it's not a terrible commute by any means. But the home that we're going to be touring today has 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and it comes in just over 2,500 square feet. So it is a massive house for the neighborhood that it is located in. Now this home is very close to Nike Park, and there you are going to have a lot of soccer fields to choose from, and you're also going to have softball fields and then a couple parks, basketball courts, and even an outdoor pool. Now growing up, I spent a ton of time playing soccer over on those fields, so it is one of those parks that I really absolutely love going to just for all the nostalgia. But along with the park being so close to the home, you also have a lot of opportunity as far as shopping goes. You have not one, not two, but 3 different options as far as shopping goes to choose from. And in these different plazas, you are going to have a lot of big name stores, a lot of restaurants, chain restaurants, and they're just a bunch of great places to choose from, so you don't have to travel too far to get all of your shopping done. Now, if you find yourself in the shopping plaza off of Ridgewood, you are going to have a few different restaurants that are really good to choose from. Definitely go check out Crumble Cookie because they have some amazing cookies and they just opened up. So it is a good opportunity to grab some dessert while you're out and about. Now your highway access is either going to be through Middleburg, or if you travel a little bit further northeast over into Ridge Park Square, that is going to be your fastest highway access. Now if you're looking to move to the Parma Heights area, feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is down in the description. But my name's Sam Oler and I am your Cleveland area realtor. Let's hop right into this walkthrough.
What is going on, everyone? This is the home that we are going to be viewing today, and they did a wonderful job with the exterior. They did some updating, and it looks like they still have an older roof on it, but the exterior looks in great shape, and I really like how they actually put some effort into it. Now, upon entry into the home, we are going to land right in the living room, right when you first walk in through that front door. And off to the left, you're going to have some hallway where it's going to lead you into the bathroom and a couple bedrooms. Now, directly off the front of the house, you're going to have your first bedroom. It's not too bad of a size. You've got newer vinyl windows, new trim that's been painted, and new carpet, and a new light fixture in there. And then off the bathroom, I'm not entirely sure if this was already like this, because this is something that they're doing in newer builds where they're having these separate water rooms for the toilet. And then that way you could still use all of the rest of the bathroom while someone is in that separate toilet room. Now, everything in this bathroom is brand new. They went with a new vanity, new mirror, new light, and then they did a subway tile tub surround, and that is one of the sleekest looks you can choose in my opinion. And then the tub that they dropped in there was a plastic tub from one of the big box stores. Now, as we start to work our way out of the bathroom and towards the back bedroom, you are going to have a really solid sized room here. Now, this first floor bedroom really allows for that first floor living to where you're not going to have to go up to the second floor at all. And to top it all off, it's got an ensuite. So you are going to have a really modern feeling room where you're not going to have to leave the area or share it at all. So that way you can leave it messy if you're like me and have company over and not have to worry about anyone seeing that mess. Now, they went with a different style tub surround, and this one is a shower. And they went with that marble looking porcelain tile on the walls, and I think it really brings everything together. It makes it feel like the house is a little bit more custom rather than having everything the exact same. Now, as we start to work our way back into the living room, here's a different view of what it would look like. And then they also did some can lights all throughout here, so that makes it feel a little bit more modern. In these houses, you don't normally find that. Now, in the kitchen, they did a subway tile, but the difference between this and the shower is that they used a darker grout, and I really like the style that they used. It, like I said, makes it feel a little bit more custom. Now, they did a granite countertop and then that farmhouse sink, and I think that farmhouse sink looks amazing. They cost a little bit more, but it's super nice to have just as that added extra. Then you're going to have a electric range, and then your shaker cabinets with the silver hardware. Now, off of the back, you are going to have this vaulted ceiling, and it is going to lead you out through some sliding doors into the backyard where you're going to have access to a 2-car garage and a really solid sized yard. It's plenty of space for kids to play or even a dog to run around and get their exercise. If you wanted to fence in the rest of that yard, you definitely could, and it wouldn't be super terrible to do. Now, working our way back into this bonus living space, we are going to start to check out the rest of the first floor, and off of the kitchen has the laundry room. Now, like I said before, this is going to give you that complete first floor living setup to where you'll never have to go up into the second floor or down onto the basement. And that is really great for people who have disabilities to where they cannot use the steps, and it just makes life a lot easier, but you still have the convenience of having the opportunity for others to use that second floor in the basement, even if you just needed to use the basement for extra storage. Now in the basement, you are going to have a bar, and it is a pretty cool setup, but it definitely does look a little outdated. They didn't really do anything to spruce that up, but granted, it's just a cement room more or less, so it really doesn't need anything special. The next owners can do that. Now in this back area is another laundry setup if you did want that. However, it is on the first floor. And then you're going to have a newer furnace with a high efficiency setup, so it is going to act a little bit better than the low efficiency ones. Now further back here, you're going to have your hot water tank, and that is also new. And then as you can see to the plumbing to the left, all of it is newer, so most of the house is all new plumbing as well, and you can see some PEX lines, so you don't have to deal with copper or anything. Now there is one more bonus room in this basement, and I think this was an addition because the block is a little bit different and it's at a different height than the rest of the house, but your electric box is in there, and it's just a nice added storage area. Now, as we start to work our way back upstairs, we are going to go check out the second floor. And that second floor also has had a renovation, and it's a really cool area. I can't wait to show it. Now, living in this Parma area, it is a great area to be, and it's still super affordable compared to a lot of the other suburbs like Strongsville, Brunswick, North Royalton, North Olmsted. Those types of areas start to get a little bit pricey as far as houses go, and they are going to make you pay more, and you're not going to get as much comparatively. But as we start to work our way up to the second floor, they did not finish these stairs yet, and it looks like it's still under construction, but I have no doubt that it's going to look amazing when it's done, because the rest of this house has just blown me away with the quality of the craftsmanship that has been done on it so far. Now up here, you're not going to have a ton of headspace. A lot of it is going to be at an angle due to the roof, but it is another living area that you're going to be able to just use and have available to you. Now up here, you're also going to have another bathroom, and this is another full bathroom, and they use a different tile again, and it looks really great in my opinion. I really like that they actually took the time and bought some different materials just to really make it feel different and custom, no matter what part of the house that you're in. Now, as we work our way into this final room, we are going to have a very large space, and I would probably consider this the master bedroom because of how big it is. You are going to have just an enormous amount of space plus that bathroom attached, and then you're also going to have these other areas that you could probably use as an office or just another area to kind of have some seats and get away from everything to have some quiet time. Now, as we start to work our way back downstairs, we are going to take one last look at the kitchen and the living space. And with this house, I don't think you can go wrong with it. They did a great job on the renovation, and it looks like they're still finishing up, but I mean, it's going to take 30 days to close with any regular loan. So as long as it's finished by then, you should be all good. Now, the price that this house is offered at is super affordable for someone who needs something that is nice, spacious, and in a good area. It's not going to have a whole lot of issues as far as that goes.
If you made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you. It shows that you might be looking to move to the Parma Heights area, and if you are, feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is down in the description, or if it makes it a little bit easier for you, you can feel free to call or text me here. And if you decide to go check out my social media down in the description, before you leave the page, make sure you click that like button because it is going to help me out a ton. But with all that being said, I'm going to leave the video there. I'll catch you in the next one.